Hey guys, my name is Buntle Shata. Hey guys, it's Buntle Shata. Welcome to my channel. So I've always wanted to do these on the couch moments with Buntle Shata, but okay, Buntle Shata is me. These on the couch moments, but I just never get the chance. So today I have a few minutes. So I've always wanted to give advice. This is my personal advice, or these are my thoughts from the messages that I would get from parents or moms in my DMs, right? So I've always wanted to make time to answer some of the questions, but I feel like today I'm going to answer one of the most asked questions, and that is the most asked one is, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay. Being a single parent is not easy. Being a parent is not easy, be it single or with a partner. But doing it alone, it's even harder, because all the responsibilities are yours, and everything is on you. Oh, the hardest. I feel like my strength comes from God, and also this is my answered prayer, right? I remember days where I prayed for this, and now it's happening. So every time when I feel like I don't have the strength to do it, or I think weak capacity or the ability, I think my strength just comes from God. It's not easy. Nothing in life is easy, but motherhood is the hardest because there are human beings looking up to you, and you have all these responsibilities. And sometimes I know as parents we forget about ourselves, and we focus a lot on our kids, which is good, but we have to make time for us, and remember who you are, and just also love on yourself. And I feel like when you have loved on yourself, or when your cup is full, it's easier to pour into the kids. When you know how to love yourself, it's easier to love somebody else. So my advice, it would be writing down the things that you love about yourself, giving yourself time, and finding out what is it that you really love, because I feel like we are evolving each and every time, and the biggest mistake that we make is to think that we are still the same person we were last year or last month. We are evolving, we are growing each and every day. You become a different person. That's what I've realized with myself. Give yourself grace, be kind to yourself, love yourself. It becomes easier to love on your kids. And God, don't forget to pray, right? I think I answered that. Another one is, do you find it hard to date as a single mom? I've never really struggled when it comes to dating. I've never met anybody that has an issue with the fact that I am a single mom, but it's just that I am the one with more boundaries, because I'm more cautious with who I date, the mentality of the person that I'm dating, because at the end of the day, the longer you are dating somebody, you are bound to introduce them to your family or your kids or whatever. So I think with that part, I have never personally, I see on social media that people have problem with women with kids or whatever the case might be, but I have never really struggled when it comes to dating as a single mom. I just chose not to date because I felt like I want to pour my energy and time to my kids, and building the life that I want for us. And yeah, I've never really struggled when it comes to dating. I always meet amazing people, I guess. Wow. Let's see. This one, I feel like it's more emotional. It needs me to relax, have tea, and chill. A lot of people are complaining about finances. Okay. Yeah, I'm complaining about finances. Hey. Their lunchboxes. Do I think of their lunchboxes? Yes, I actually think of them. Like, I romanticize what I'm gonna feed them. Not only lunchboxes, even like our meals. I think to say, okay, today we're having this today, because there are times during the week where I don't cook and they eat noodles or make sandwiches or whatever. So when I get a chance to cook, I do think. But mostly I want to make them happy. So I go into what they would love or what I know they would prefer to eat. All right. Yo, there are so many questions. But what I think I'm going to do these sit downs on the couch and give advice a lot. I'm going to try to do it here and there, in between vlogging and all that. Motherhood is a journey, or parenting is a journey, and I cannot be a mother like you, and you cannot be a mother like me. You have your own way of doing things, your own way of thinking, and what matters is you being there. What matters is you being a present parent. You don't have to do things how I do them. I don't have to do things how you do them. We are all different and we prefer to do things differently. We've been through different life challenges. We experience, it's like we express ourselves differently. That's why we have different love languages. We all different. So what matters is the fact that you are doing it. You are a part of your little human's life. Because I would hear a lot of parents say, yo, I feel like I'm a bad mom because I don't wake up at 4 a.m. I mean, I feel so bad that I cannot be there for my child because I'm at work. I have to go and work and I work far. My personal view or point of view when it comes to that is that what matters is that you're a present parent. What matters is you are away working for them. At the end of the day, they need to go to school, they need to eat, they need this, they need that. So you can't be there and working at the same time. Whatever it is, as long as you're doing it for them, that's all that matters. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to be a great mom or a great parent. You can do it in your way. But what matters is also giving them time and making time to understand the kids and love them. How we love is different. I express my love with a lot with I'm such a lovey person. That's my personality, that's my character. We do things differently, but what I wanted to say was that don't beat yourself up that you don't wake up at 4 a.m. to bake these scones. Okay. The fact that you are a part of the child's life, you are contributing, that's all that matters. You're a mom. Sometimes you are far with work. I was once far away from my kids because of work. I remember I used to work in Pumalang at some point, and I would see them like once in a while, like, maybe holidays, or maybe I would work 4 days in, 4 days out, I would see them, and I didn't love that, but then I had to do it because I had to work. So you working for them shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I guess I answered that right. I said it right. I answered a lot of questions. So today I tried my best to answer a lot of questions, and next time I'll come prepared. I'll write the questions down and pre-think the answers. Right now, whatever I answered, it was from my head. And yeah, I just wanted to say you're amazing, you're doing your best, and that's all that matters. Bye. So this video is really not planned. This is something that I've always wanted to do.